Welcome to Tuesday. I know it's still the day after, and you're trying to come out of it. Or maybe you had a good night last night in the NBA. That's fantastic. Appreciate you being here on OddsShopper. You can hit the thumbs up button right away. That's awesome. And if you want to be a part of what's going on, you can just use that keyboard, get those fingers going. You're here for plays. That's why you don't want to see my face anymore. I get it. Let's go to it. As far as the first play, they're going to be coincided with the second play. In fact, we're going to hit you with a two-leg same-game parlay. And then if you so inclined to add as a third leg, that's fine. But let me state this first and foremost. I like each one of these as solo plays. The first, well, that's the Bucks are losing, or at least not covering the spread here. Heat plus 8.5 is where we open up. No Jimmy, no Terry, no problem. 8-4 straight up, 9-3 against the spread in Milwaukee. Miami is when they're seeking double revenge, meaning they've lost 2 straight to Milwaukee. Now they're in Milwaukee and they're 9-3 against the spread. We're well north of that key number of 7. Feel like this is a pretty good spot to be in. As far as Milwaukee is concerned, they're 1-5 against the spread, last 6 against teams seeking double revenge. This is big because that's now 6 games in which we've seen a team that Milwaukee has knocked off 2 times. Come on. We beat these guys. We got to do this shit again. Come on. And they slowly lose covers. So 8.5 now becomes even more valuable in a situation like this. And oh, by the way, the Bucks haven't covered 3 straight at home against the spread at home against teams seeking this double revenge. So that's a big one right there. That's what we would like to open up with, the Heat plus 8.5. Now, look at OddsShopper. Look at how it's working here. I sorted by a sports book, BetMGM. I sorted by our rating, our top rating here. This is one of our top plays across the entire board. It's BAM. It's under points. You see, as you scroll down, you'll see other plays all on MGM because I specifically sorted for this. Why? Because we're on MGM. So I go down, under 23.5, and I'm now at plus 275. So that's your same game parlay at the very least that we added here. These 2 plays work solo fantastic, but the Heat plus 8.5 and Bam Adebayo under 23.5 points. Easy stuff. And all you had to do was just go on over to OddsShopper and pull their top player prop. And again, if you want to get on, that's fine. 20% off. You can sign up below, use my code Shander, whatever. If you want to use the code Shander or the link, that's fine. You get the picks. I just showed you the EV bets, the parlay builder. And yes, I'll show you what's going on in the Discord. I promise, before we get out of here. Yeah, everybody wants to see Eric's picks today. He doesn't put those out until like 5 o'clock. I can get you some Ehrenberg plays. I do believe that he's already posted there. So we keep it moving and we go here. We go to Phoenix. We now see a Kings team getting 5.5 on the road in Phoenix. What's wrong with this picture? Well, the spread. This is probably a Kings victory, to be honest with you, because both teams need motivation right now. And that's over 6-1. And if you are so inclined, you can run that. I'm going to run these all 3 solo and then the same game parlay. Kings plus 5.5 on the road here at MGM. And the biggest thing that we're looking at is revenge, but embarrassing revenge. Like the fact that the Kings were run off the floor by Grayson Allen knocking down, 90? It felt like that. It was only 9, but you could add that 10 denominator to it, and it felt like he just could not miss. So the likelihood of Grayson Allen being the key cog in destroying the Sacramento Kings tonight is a chance that I want to fade. Absolutely want to go up against. The Kings need this. They're motivated. We've reached a time in the season, folks, heading into the All-Star break. And there's your final play there, Kings plus 5.5, where teams are already looking ahead. All right, this is just think about where you are in work. Any job that you have or had, it's about what? It's about just trying to get through the day or week before vacation. And however long that vacation is, it's harder to get through it. So if you're only off for one day, hey, man, I got Monday off, then it's going to suck. And you're just going to have to go through this and you're going to work and you probably won't even know it. But if you have like 3 weeks off coming up and Friday's your last day, Monday's impossible. Tuesday's no focus. Wednesday, you barely even show up. Thursday, you probably use a sick day. Friday, you show up and then bail halfway and hope that nobody calls you out. That's the Phoenix Suns. They've bailed, and the Kings here can pounce. So that's our 3 plays. If you want to run them in a parlay, you're more than welcome to. Kings plus 5.5. 2-leg same game parlay. Again, solo plays 2. Heat plus 8.5. and Bam Adebayo under 23.5 points. All right, I told you. You get the link below. You want the Discord? Here's the Discord. All right, let's see what we can find here for Greg's plays. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, Greg always posts screenshots, so there you go. Ehrenberg, 8 a.m. Isaiah, 2:38 a.m. He's taking the Thunder minus 2.5. All I'm asking is that you sign up. I mean, the least you can do is sign up for this. I'm giving you plays behind the paywall. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to do this. The least you could possibly do. Shout out to my guy Moonshot, by the way, for nailing that Nick Taylor 170-1 golf. Woo! But Ehrenberg, under 5.5 hero assists. So he's in this. You could add that to that game. And under 25.5 alt points. Look at that. All I ask is that you sign up here. That's it. That's it. That's all I ask. All right. I know I ask a lot, and that includes subscribing. I'm giving you, like I'm saying, hey, come on, bet 365, take advantage. Bet 5, get 150 back. You get a safety net up to $1,000. There's a link there. Indiana, Arizona. I'm asking you to sign up at OddsShopper. I understand. I know that's crazy. And then at the end, I'm going to ask you to subscribe here to our channel because we need you. Simple stuff, right? Have a good one.